in reality, the Ten Commandments, when you read them, if you just read the basics of them, just read them, you're like, oh yeah, I can do that. Oh yeah, I can do that. But if you really start looking into your soul and really understanding what them commandment means, it's not that easy. Do you know what I mean? It's not that easy. If it was that easy to be that righteous, if it was that easy to be that Christ-like, do you know what I mean? It's not meant to be easy. It's actually impossible to be perfect. There is only truly one. There's only ever been one perfect, sinless, pure person on this planet, and that was Jesus. So we're doing commandments at the minute of the church, and the more you look into it and the more you understand it, you realise this is an impossible task. I mean, love your enemies. That's hard. It's even impossible. Because am you ever truly going to... I mean, it's hard. It's like forgiveness, big one for me. Forgiveness, big one for me. I mean, adultery. I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. I don't want to get divorced, but let's say, for instance, that I was married and I wanted to get divorced. Do you know what I mean? It's all very technical. You know, it's do not murder. It also means don't be angry. Because anger leads to, you know, it's all... So it's all very... So, and I'm just saying this because I'm just frustrated at getting the kids to bed. You know, that's... When you've got anxiety and you've got a lot of stuff going on yourself. For me, I just... yeah, she's not going to bed. I have to sit down and, you know, think to myself, this is really hard. Trying to be that perfect person is really hard. But if we follow the commandments as honestly as we can and as joyfully as we can, it shouldn't be hard at all, actually, because just knowing Christ, walking with Christ, reading the scripture, for me, reading the scripture, learning more about him, how he was, it's a slow process, and I second guess myself. Sometimes I'm thinking, So it is impossible. But the point is to not stop trying and to be joyful about getting to try, to be as close to him as possible. Do you know what I mean? So yes, it's an impossible task, but that doesn't mean we should try. And we should do it with a smile on our face because we get to try. We know the secret. We're in the know. You know, I know that when I go up there, he's going to know who I am. He's going to know me, and I'm going to know him. Because I've read the scriptures. I know words that he has spoken. I know his views. I know his thoughts. I know his thought process. Somebody else who might believe in God and believe in Jesus, but they don't know him, if they haven't read the scriptures and they don't walk with him and they don't follow him, they don't know him. They know of him. I know him. I feel him. He is with me. So, am I perfect as I am now? Because all I need is him, and he's with me now. So yes, I can keep trying to be more like him, but he is with me now. So when I'm there getting the kids to bed and I'm stressing out and I'm thinking, oh, I'm a crap person, you shouldn't be getting annoyed. It's a gift. Getting to put your kids to bed is a gift. And I'm there like, oh, I'm crappy and thinking, but that's when I sit down, I do this video, talk it through. Yeah. So forget life. Forget all that goes with it. Just me in the middle. Forget everything around it that just stresses out the day. Throughout the day when I'm in my Bible. Throughout the day when I'm listening to my music. Throughout the day when I'm doing whatever. If it involves something to do with the scripture or Jesus, I am at peace. I am relaxed. I am at peace. He is my calm place. He is my calm place. So I am at peace. I am joyful and I'm happy when I am with him, when I am reading in him. It's when I'm doing life stuff, when I'm doing everything else, I'm getting just... And then I put myself back in to the scripture, back into some lovely Christian music, doing some, whatever I'm doing, colouring my memory verses in, whatever. That's my calm place, and that's where I am now. I've got into bed. I've finished Isaiah today. Yeah, second time in Isaiah. It's I'm going to do some colouring now, just to but sometimes I feel like I'm not being who he wants me to be, and it's times that I need to sit down and I need to realise he is in me. He will make me who he wants me to be. I can't do it. I can do reading scriptures, I can follow his commandments, as hard as they are. Do you know what I mean? Some of them, treat thy neighbour as yourself. Do we? We have these thoughts, but we don't implement them. Do you know what I mean? And it's all my neighbour will think I'm a right weirdo if I just jump in the back garden and start doing his garden for him. But what I'm saying is, that I am in a relationship with Jesus. Yes, I am. When I am with him, I am at peace. When I am with him, when I can feel him, when I can feel his work, when I'm in the scriptures and I'm reading, just his wisdom and knowledge is insane. I wish I could have his strength and to be as... I mean, he literally is holy. I mean, imagine being that much of a pure person, just full of no hate, no jealousy, no envy. I mean, he was man, so he felt all those things. But he was just... Yeah. So I just wanted to let you guys know that being you is okay. If he wants you to be anything else, he'll do the work. He is in you. Just believing in him, reading the scriptures, and just trying your hardest to be as Christ-like as you can. Do it joyfully. Do it with a smile on your face. Do you know what I mean? When you just get in the scriptures, man. That's all I can say, is just really get in the scriptures and really read them again and again. Every single time, it's going to blow your mind. If you're reading the scriptures and it's not blowing your mind, then you're not in a relationship with Jesus. If you're not reading those words and just being... just every drop just being inspired, then you're not reading it right. or you haven't been called, or you're not really sitting down and thinking to yourself, am I walking with him? Do I have a relationship? Do I know what it's like to be in a relationship with God? And these are the questions that you might need to ask yourself, and, talk to somebody about it, or get a book. I love my books. Anyway, Spiritual Depression's one I'm reading at the minute. It's really good. And Holiness, I've brought that one. Reading that one. She's just sitting here listening to me speak. Anyway, this is a long video because I'm putting it on YouTube anyway, but I'd just like to do that. And for anyone that needs to just hear me ramble on about utter nonsense, that's how I feel today. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna just relax, just remind myself that I don't need to be perfect. Jesus is perfect enough for me. That's all I need.